that down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Well, you guys know that The Boys has straight up been one of my favorite things on television of the past number of years. I love this show. I've loved every season. I love every character. I just love this show. Then they did the spinoff, Gen V. Shockingly good. I really enjoyed Gen V. Now, they've got another one coming. A prequel, Rob, my most hated word in all of entertainment. A prequel, but this one sounds pretty good. It's called Vought Rising. It's going to star Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy, set in the 1950s, and the first character posters have just come out. So let's take a look at the individual character posters here. At least this is at least for 4 of them. So you got Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. Jonathan was mentioning before the show started that he looks like Green Hornet.
A little bit.
He looks like he should have Kato standing next to him. Then what are the names of the other ones, John?
I love this. Like the Rocketeer. I don't know what, but this
it's bomber site or bomb site or bombers.
What a great looking costume.
Yeah, it's bomb site.
Yeah, bomb site.
That's a 1950s war hero kind of look. So bomb site being played by Mason Dye. And then I think the next one up is Torpedo.
Yeah, Torpedo.
So there's I love this outfit. Love this outfit.
Yeah, I do too.
Torpedo is being played by Will Hockman.
Yeah.
And that looks great.
Yep.
And then Elizabeth Posey as Private Angel. And the first thing, because I had to do a quick double take, because some of you may know Aaron Cummings came very close to being one of the major characters in The Boys. Got real close. And actually her husband, Tom, came very close to being another major character. I won't say which one, but becoming a major character in The Boys. But when I saw this picture of Private Angel, my first thought was, well, that's who that it just looks like. I thought it was Aaron Cummings for a second. So I thought it looked pretty great. So here's what the actual synopsis, at least the way they're describing the show right now says this. Vought Rising was originally ordered at Prime Video in July of 2024. The show has been described as a twisted murder mystery that will take place in the 1950s. The series is being showrun by Paul Grelong, who will executive produce alongside The Boys creator Eric Kripke, also creator and showrunner of Supernatural. Additional executive producers include Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, and a whole bunch of other peoples, and Jensen Ackles is also a producer himself. Look, I don't like prequels. Now, it's not that there aren't prequels that I don't enjoy. There are some prequel stories that I do enjoy. But just in general, I don't like the idea of prequels. But listen, every single season that we've gotten of The Boys or in The Boys universe, like Gen V, and we got Gen V season 2 coming right now, I've loved. And I love Jensen Ackles. And I particularly love him as Soldier Boy. And I'm a sucker for murder mysteries. So I got to say, sign me up. And I love the look of the costumes. I think these look great. So anyway, Rob, you had a chance to take a look at these outfits. What do you think about these character posters? And what do you think about the sounds of the show?
Well, what's not to love about these character designs? I love that. And, I don't necessarily think of this so much as a prequel because it's so far removed from the present day shenanigans of Gen V and The Boys that this is more like a historical drama as opposed to being a direct sequel because it takes place decades earlier and these characters were on ice for various reasons. So it's not like these characters, other than Soldier Boy, have direct connections to our present day The Boys. It's like going back and watching something like if you were going to go from today and then go watch something in the 50s, set in the 50s, like I don't consider that a sequel. I consider that more of a historical docudrama about the history of the company. So, because I don't think it really has ties to what's going on today, because you're talking about a difference of 50 years, or no, 70 years, 75 years. So the better part, you're 2 or 3/4 of the way to a century ago. So it's not so much a sequel as it is historical. So I'm in, man. Count me in. These character designs, the story, like you said, everything about it, the 50s setting. Oh, bring it on. I'm excited.
Now, here's an honest question. Now, I've already said that I have loved every single season of The Boys universe, from The Boys show proper to Gen V. And didn't they say they're doing one in Mexico as well? Like they're doing one that's going to be based in Mexico. Okay. So here's honest question. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be pessimistic. But are they running the risk of the whole conceit of the boys universe maybe getting a little tired? Again, I haven't started to feel that myself through all the seasons at all yet, but it does beg the question. Like we've already seen, Soldier Boy is like a huge dick. And like, are we going to get tired of seeing that? I mean, so far, I haven't gotten 1% less interested in it, but are they running the risk of doing that, Rob?
If they continue to tell, like, for instance, Gen V is a school story, and this murder mystery in the 50s is, I think, different enough that if they can keep, I mean, a murder mystery has a whole different set of genre tropes than what The Boys is doing. And then Gen V, you still have the idea of the school milieu, so that's very different as well.
Yeah.
And as long as they can continue, it's kind of like what Marvel at its height would do. They would make different genres within, Winter Soldier's a 70s conspiracy thriller. Ant-Man was a heist movie. And when they were doing that, they kept this franchise fresh. And so as long as they continue to branch out and do different things in the same universe, there's a million stories to tell that are not like the others. So as long as they're cleverly written, I'm in.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Vought Rising. And we got our first character poster. Listen, I know they're just still images. I know they're just character posters, but I think they look absolutely fantastic. Whatever you guys think about them, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.